Okay, here's my review on xXx. So, this agent gets killed in a concert, gets shot by a sniper, and we meet Vin Diesel's character. Can't remember his name. So anyway, he's doing stunts with his on for fame and for the film, and um here's longer than yesterday. So he parties with his friend and with his girl, and he gets kidnapped and gets shot, and he says it was just a tranquilizer dot. Huh. And he uses the actual long name for it. I don't know what he's. And where he meets, he passes a test, and he figures out was a test by Samuel Jackson, who he meets, and he says how he figured out that it was all a test because they were terrible at setting it up. And he gets tranquilized again because he refused to accept Samuel Jackson's job, and Samuel Jackson says, "Why is it always the assholes that pass the test?" And he works with this team, and his team, who he bonds with, gets killed. And he's the one the last one to survive, and he killed all the other bad guys, and the mission was a success, which this was not a test for the real. This wasn't a test but a mission. At first he thinks it's a test, but then he realizes it's a real thing. So he kind of enjoys it, and he says, "Your people must say, 'Sir, yes, sir,' but my people, where I come from, they say, 'Kiss my ass, Scarface.'" And Sir Jack laughs, and he says, "Okay." He says, "This is like so," and he explains the whole triple. He says, "Why we see you have that X on your triple X is on your on your attack to XXX's. Why don't we call you XXX? And tells them about the mission. So what's this going to be? Save the world or kiss my ass Scarface? It's going to be your final answer. So he gets a bunch of gadgets and stuff. I mean, at the time they were cooler than what James Bond was getting for gadgets, which was at the time that was Pierce Brosnan. That was one. And, you know, I still say this is cooler gadgets than what Bond gets still today. And I'm kind of Daniel Craig one because Daniel Craig's gadgets kind of suck. They're not really. He doesn't really get any gadgets. Yeah, I come to think of it, like Pierce Brosnan was the last person that got cool gadgets. The last Bond to get cool gadgets. I kind of miss that. Bond getting cool gadgets and doing things with them. So, anyway, he falls in love with this girl on a mission, and well, he gets in a little too deep over his head, and gets sort of figured out, and becomes friends with the enemies, sort of does that, and he uses all of his cool gadgets and kicks some ass, and he has to disarm this explosive, and he does it, and it looks like XXX is dead, which leads a really sad. It comes to a really sad scene. So I cry every time this scene happens. It's very quiet, and then you find out that he's alive. And he lives happily ever after with his girlfriend, and as that's for if he wants to do another mission by Samuel L. Jackson. Samuel L. Jackson gets turned down by XXX, and he just chilling out with his girlfriend, and that's it. That's XXX.